As the economy moves online, digital currencies will be the future of financial systems, and one such cryptocurrency called XRP has already made its place in the Russian economic system. Although it might not sound like a huge step at the moment, but the future holds a great potential for it. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Crypto Meister, where we tell you all the latest news about your favorite crypto coins. In today's video, we are going to talk about how XRP is going to be a major part of the Russian economic system. If you want to find out more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. Also, before we start the video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And let's get started. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices have gone into free fall after Russia escalated the crisis in Ukraine and deployed Russian troops into eastern regions of the country. The Russian government and the country's central bank have reached an agreement to draft legislation or amend existing laws recognizing crypto as a form of currency. The agreement is a significant reversal after the Bank of Russia recently proposed banning miners and several other crypto operations over concerns that they could endanger the country's financial system. It is understood cryptos are to be classified as an analog of currencies and not a financial digital asset. Russia's regulation will seek to integrate a mechanism for the circulation of digital currencies into the country's financial system while ensuring control over credit institutions' cash flows. According to a rough translation of an accompanying draft document, the establishment of rules for the circulation of cryptocurrencies and control measures will minimize the threat to the stability of the financial system and reduce the use of cryptocurrencies for illegal purposes, since a complete ban on the segment of operations related to their circulation is impossible. Crypto's use as currency will only be possible following proper identity checks via the country's banking system or licensed intermediaries, while operations exceed 600,000 rubles or $8,016 must be declared, according to the document. Transacting outside those proposed legal parameters will be considered a criminal offense, and fines are expected to be introduced for the illegal acceptance of cryptos as a means of payment. Officials also said the regulation would ensure the protection of citizens' rights under a licensing regimen aimed at cryptocurrency providers. Providers will need to have financial airbags in terms of liquidity and adequate capital. The complete absence of regulation of this industry, as well as the establishment of a ban, will lead to an increase in the share of the shadow economy, an increase in fraud cases, and destabilization of the industry as a whole, the document reads. There are additional plans to introduce an obligation for market participants to educate Russia's citizens regarding the risks associated with digital assets. Several Russian regulators and lawmakers, including the Ministry of Finance, the Federal Security Service, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the Federal Tax Service, and others, were involved in the decision-making process. The implementation of the concept will ensure the creation of the necessary regulatory framework, will bring the digital currency industry out of the shadows and create the possibility of legal business activities, the statement reads. Previously, Russia was to remove the dollar from the $186 billion National Wealth Fund last year, as Washington continues to slap sanctions on Moscow. So the company has stated that it will shift its assets to digital euro, Chinese yuan, and gold. According to Reuters, the United States is examining how Russia could hurt Western allies, such as suspending oil and gas exports, if the Biden administration pulls Moscow out of the SWIFT economy and reoccupies U.S. Ukraine. Russia is moving toward alternatives because they need to. Russia needs an alternative for SWIFT. And what's a better option for a country to save its economy than XRP? The deputy head of Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Alexander Pinkin, said that the rise of blockchain and digital currencies suggests that in the future, global settlements may occur on a different technological platform than the SWIFT network. Pinkin said future alternatives to SWIFT will be more advanced and not depend on being a monopoly. The emergence of such alternatives will not only be a reaction to the current geopolitical situation, but a response to the need to modernize the existing payment methods using the top digital innovations. The first feud is going to be a chance for the US-based payment company under the lawsuit by the regulators in its home country to replace the conventional system. There is also proof that Russia is testing Ripple as a bridge currency. Late last year, Atlas Press issued this document named Foreign and Russian Experience of Blockchain Digitalization by Central Banks, Financial and Technical Companies. The document says, in the first half of 2018, the Bank of Russia's Novis Brick Innovative Laboratory conducted research on testing the possibility of cross-border settlements using the Ripple platform. The system technology assumed that the settlement participant had special accounts opened in national payment systems and addresses in the Ripple network. It further says reflection of the operations in national payment systems could be performed both after each transfer and at the end of the trading day, or at certain intervals. Based on the research results, it was concluded that the Ripple platform can be considered as the basis for starting work or creating cross-border settlements, providing that the following organizational, legal, and technical issues are solved. Use for XRP transfers are equivalents of fiat currencies issued by each participant at the national bank. Determination of a mechanism for reconciling balances between the accounts of Ripple participants in the national payment system. Use of embedded cryptographic solutions on the Ripple network. Development of a procedure for determining cross rates for the internal currency of Ripple XRP. When decided to use XRP in interstate settlements, maintaining correspondence directories between the addresses of the accounts of Ripple network participants and the accounts of the banks they serve in national payment systems. Ripple does solve the payment problems, and now this is how the Central Bank of Russia is seeing the company. They have clearly talked about Ripple. It is also clear that Russia really wants to get away from the dollar, and keeping in the view the current market conditions, it is a good option. The BRICS alliance is also proof of this. BRICS is an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Goldman Sachs economist Jim O'Neill coined the term BRIC without South Africa in 2001, claiming that by 2050, the four BRIC economies would come to dominate the global economy by 2050. South Africa was added to the list in 2010. Again, only Ripple and XRP can fulfill all the requirements that Russia is in need of. What better option than the faster, cheaper, secure, stable, and most importantly, in today's changing climatic condition, the sustainability offered by the company? The company that is currently under the lawsuit is also going to be the victorious one in the case. However, recent developments indicate that Ripple may be on the winning side of the time being, as it has won a number of key motions that could be critical in providing its fair notice defense. A couple of weeks ago, the court ruled in favor of Ripple, unsealing two key documents that the company claims will shed light on how the agency classified XRP when it first came into circulation in 2012. In a recent podcast, attorney Joseph Hall, who specializes in capital markets and digital assets, expressed sympathy for Ripple's due process argument, which claims that the company was not given adequate notice that its actions were illegal, despite the fact that it had been in operation since 2012. He added, "I'm not sure what the SEC is planning on proving through the XRP litigation. Either I continue to be perplexed why the SEC decided to bring their case, their entire regulatory project could be basically shut down. They lose all their merits here, and I think there's a pretty good chance that they will lose all their merits." According to AMB Crypto, there is always threat of retaliation from Congress if things go south in the crypto market. The lawyer added nonetheless, he hoped that substantial action over the course of this year can be expected in the case since the discovery phase is at its end. However, since litigation moves slowly and appeals can be expected on the district level where the case is being fought, reaching a resolution this year would be highly unlikely, according to Hall. Unless, of course, both parties agree to settlement, which appears unlikely at the moment, as the SEC continues to safeguard documents ordered to be disclosed by the court, as Deaton previously stated. Many experts believe that there is a trend of countries having more diversified international reserves now, but that is likely to shift slowly. Once we move toward the digital assets, our economy is going to change into a completely different system. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? What do you think about the XRP to integrate into the Russian payment system? Share with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss any of the latest updates. And thank you for watching.